Have you ever wondered what is the most integral part of the IELTS exam? Yeah, it's speaking. Now, speaking is basically between the examiner and the candidate. For the purpose of speaking exam in the IELTS paper, the candidate is usually allotted an examiner on a particular date and specific time. This is called speaking test in the IELTS paper. The speaking test is basically a face-to-face interview between the test taker and the examiner. This speaking test usually comprises of 3 sections. I'll start with the first one, section 1. We usually call this section 1 as introduction and interview. The time allotted for this section 1 is 4 to 5 minutes. Under this section 1, you will be discussing about your home, your family background, about your interests and hobbies. You'll be answering questions related to such things. Suppose they ask you, tell me about your background. So you'll be telling to them precisely about your educational qualifications. Say for example, I'm in the Preet Singh. I've done BA Honours Economics from SDTB Khalsa College, Delhi University in 2008. Then I went for Masters in Business Economics from Guru Nanak Dev University. Then I went for another Masters in Economics from Open Learning. So this is a very brief introduction which you can tell to them about your educational qualification. One important aspect of section 1 is also that they can ask you, why do you want to take this IELTS test? So you need to be prepared with a valid answer, that why do you want to take this IELTS exam. Also, there can be questions related to everyday situation, like questions related to food, clothing, leisure time, social media, politics, etc. Now, usually the section 1 is for 4 to 5 minutes. That means you need to be prepared with an introduction about yourself for a time period of 4 to 5 minutes, because you have to speak continuously in front of the examiner. Secondly, there will be section 2. Now, this section 2 is called long turns. In the section 2, there will be task cards. Now, what is a task card? Basically, a task card is a small obligation on which there is written certain topics. So you have to choose that particular task card, and there are certain aspects related to the chosen topic which is written on the task card. And you'll be preparing on the aspects which are actually mentioned on the task card. For preparing the speech, you'll be allotted 1 minute. Then nextly, you'll be speaking for 2 minutes upon the chosen topic. And make sure that you'll be including all the aspects that are being mentioned on the task card. Because you can lose score if you are not speaking related to the things which are being mentioned on the task card. Now this section 2 is usually for 3 to 4 minutes. At the end of section 2, the examiner can ask you 2 to 3 questions related to the chosen topic. This will be the end of section 2. Now next comes section 3. We call section 3 as discussions. Now this usually longs for 4 to 5 minutes. Now what is this section 3? What are these discussions? Now section 3 involves discussions between the examiner and the test takers, generally in the form of questions related to the theme which the test takers have already spoken in section 2. So there will be a sound discussion on the chosen topic which you have already spoken upon in the section 2 part. And there can be multiple questions related to the aspects of the chosen topic which you have already spoken in the section 2. To get a better idea of how IELTS speaking actually goes about, let's ask the following candidate a few questions.
Hello, my name is Aaron Deakins. So today I will be starting off with my home and my family. I was born in a town called Plymouth in the southwest of the UK, and I was born to a very, very small family. They're all still quite southwest bound. I'm the only one who's kind of ventured off to London. So my educational background, I was educated in Plymouth, of course. I did my college degree in Plymouth as well, BTEC level 3 in Performing Arts. I'm currently studying in Kingston upon Thames, in Surrey, in London, furthering on that degree. My general hobbies roughly include watching movies, a lot of watching movies, mixed martial arts, and weight training. So London is the capital of the UK. It has a very, very rich history, especially with its historical landmarks. There's nowhere you can really go in London where you won't walk along a few. A few personal favourites for me are Trafalgar Square, Leicester Square, which is kind of a very big entertainment hub of London. You'll always see a film premiere along there. You go any week, there'll be some red carpet being lined up. Buckingham Palace is another one where the Queen resides. The flag being posted on the roof means she's in, and if the flag isn't there, it means she's out. That's what it's supposed to mean. You of course have the London Eye, which is a massive tourist attraction, which is quite cool, a bit expensive, but definitely something you should at least go see. Big Ben, which we do currently have under construction. Sorry, I believe it's in construction till 2021. Tower Bridge. There are just so many. The River Thames itself, which of course runs all the way through London. It's definitely it's a great place to see sights, great place to live, to further your career, further your life, and the opportunities are great. So that is definitely London in a nutshell.
Now the last part in the IELTS exam is scoring. Test takers receive scores for all their individual sections, that is listening, reading, writing and speaking. Then the average is taken and an overall band for the IELTS exam is generated. Now this scoring ranges from 0 to 9. Usually a score of 7 or above is ideal for students who are actually planning their studies overseas. With this we complete our module on IELTS exam. It's been a great journey. We wish you good luck. Thank you.